And
What's up?
Hey, what's up, man? Okay, so we're here for the show. So why don't you go ahead and just introduce us real quick?
Week 3.
Yeah, week 3. Week 3.
Third session of Twilight Express. So many things have been transpired this week, actually, that actually okay with sharing a little bit about that.
Okay, well, sure.
So, hype to see, or everyone's hyped this week, primarily because the bill on the GMP.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I guess how it didn't get passed. I'm kind of thankful because it's quoted on critical ways in the office. He was all like, I've never used all my speeches. I've never said that we're going to repeal and replace Obamacare. I never said it. And then they go back, they flash back to November 1st. So he was like, oh yeah, as soon as I'm in office, I will immediately repeal Obamacare because it's bad and we don't need it. I will press a bill to Congress, and they will give me my bill back passed. Hilarious.
They really did try, but I think like a bit of a problem was that they had to like first it was just repeal, right? So then they were gonna repeal, and it's like, well, dang, well, shoot, people actually like it, so if we repeal it, now we got to replace it. So then that repeal and replace, that put a lot more on their plate that I think that they weren't really quite ready for so much.
Right. If he really was trying to be successful with it, he probably should have just replaced parts of Obamacare at a time. It plan.
I heard that was like the original plan, like they were just supposed to sort of like that bill that just died without a vote even. They didn't even really vote on it. Like that bill that just died, it was like the first part of a supposedly 3-part plan, but we don't really know what the other parts are, so the Congress people were like, dang, well, I gotta assume that this is the final part and we gotta work from there.
Right. Because that's the big saddest part about it. Like, you're around last discussion, we talked about how even Republicans were going against it. Like, your own party don't like it, a majority of your own party does not like this. That's what you're trying to propose.
Yes. I put this one tweet, this meme on Twitter, which I thought was good. You know that scene from Friday where Smokey says, how you get fired on your day off, Craig? You remember that? All right, so I put a meme that said, how you fail to pass a bill with a House majority, Craig?
That's a good one.
Like, because that was probably the easiest thing that they would have done throughout the entire Trump presidency, and they couldn't even get that to pop off.
Right.
Oh, real quick, before somebody tries to sue us, the background song that we use on the intro is Somebody Call Me a Doctor by Van Halen. And I think with the healthcare stuff, I thought it was rather appropriate.
All right. I'm fine with that. Hopefully they don't come in our teeth for the fact.
I hope not. I had to make sure because, some attribution is better than none.
Right. But ain't no problem. At least I don't think so. Hopefully not.
I mean, it's not like we have ads or anything yet, so I don't think it's not like we're commercials, so to speak. We're just a couple of jerks doing a podcast. We're on Google Play and YouTube and Tumblr.
Right.
We would have been on Pornhub, but somebody was scared, so we didn't do that.
So that was exciting for your third month. That's all.
I think no, here's like something else interesting. It seems like Colin Kaepernick, the national anthem kneeling football player that everybody doesn't like for some reason, seems to have been making some moves by requesting planes to get food and water to people in Somalia, I believe.
Huh.
Yeah, but then there's like a bit of a situation surrounding the fact that he's still a free agent, and it seems like no teams have picked him up yet, which could be for a variety of reasons. But I think the big one is that stance he took last year.
You mean where he kneeled?
Yeah, when he kneeled. Apparently that was like.
I don't think someone political, I don't think anyone's political or even religious views should really play a part in you picking them up, because then it becomes a bias, and then we get into things in the areas or in the gray areas of people who are like protesting against basically, was it not being biased, but basically
prejudice, perhaps?
Having a stance on who has a certain religion, having a stance on who has a certain background, like heritage and black and white. Basically, that's what I'm trying to get towards. It's literally just a whole.
So I heard that a newscaster on a TV show called News One Now called Roland Martin. He was talking to Shannon Sharp, and what they said basically was that being seen as unpatriotic is probably one of the worst qualities in a player. Like, apparently that's worse than, like, Ray Rice beating his girlfriend in the elevator. That's worse than, like, the whole Michael Vick thing with the dogs, perhaps. That's worse than, like, Aaron Hernandez, I think, who had, like, that whole murder thing. Like,
I just want to say this brought out of proportion, and it's not directly associated with a certain color person, then it just blows out of the water to try and make one big general view on a lot of people. Like, yeah, Vic may have been associated with dog fighting, but now every black person that originally had a pit bull before is seen as even more vicious than before this incident. Like, a black person walking up the street with his pit bull and his pit bull on a chain, it's like, oh my god, he's so vicious, get away from me. And now it's all like, oh, he's probably using that dog for dog fighting now. Like, if it's something that they can be associated with something that's already negative, it's just blow it into more proportions, trying to make everyone, or generalize everyone into that category, which is really pissy and stupid.
Yeah, it's a rather awful thing, and pit bulls, like Michael Vick, also have a bit of an image problem, which you so eloquently touched on. It seems like a good bit of re-education would have to be done, like probably with PETA or I don't know, ASPCA. They got those cool Sarah McLachlan songs. You know that one that they play.
In the arms of an angel, fly from here.
I guess other than sports, into the, I guess, more youthful or pop culture kind of area.
Yeah.
If you have not watched Samurai Jack season 5, you need to watch it. Everyone needs to be watching that. It's the most amazing thing that they've brought back since anything, honestly, because Cartoon Network keeps rebooting booty shows. Like, did you see that they're remaking Ben 10 again?
Wait, they're remaking what again?
They're remaking Ben 10 again.
Oh, like gosh. What is this? Like the fifth one I think they did.
From the start was crappy art.
Sometimes animation, I'm not so much a snob on that. Like, so it's more. I'm more so concerned with, I guess, the content, plot-wise, narrative, yada yada yada. But
they're starting from the beginning.
Oh, the Ben 10, right?
Yeah, they're starting from the very beginning, just with different art. For what I see, like, it's consistent in a lot of the cartoons that they have now. Smaller characters, like basically chibi characters of the original versions.
That's what I was about to say. It's Ben 10 reminds me of something like the way Cartoon Network treats Ben 10. It reminds me of the way that Churches holds on to this one spot around my neighborhood. Like, there's this one Church's restaurant in my neighborhood that burned down.
Oh, I thought you were saying like a church.
No, not a church, like Church's Chicken. Yeah, my bad. No, but like, There was a church shaking around my neighborhood that burned down, and churches still just held on to that spot. They waited and rebuilt it and rebuilt it or rebuilt it, and like I don't think that churches is gonna let go of that spot they have around the neighborhood. Just like I don't think Cartoon Network's gonna let go of Ben 10, even though I think it's kind of run its course.
Yeah, what I'm not liking is the fact that I think their creative and their creative board is running out of shows. They're not putting out shows that could definitely bring more people into it. They're sticking with core shows and they're remaking them. Like Teen Titans was a great show. It was a great series, but they remade it for the new audience, younger people.
Well, I mean, sort of to play devil's advocate though, the Teen Titans as a show that you and I know was sort of like an adaptation from like the original comics that were done before the show. So, and then like the show that we know was like sort of an animization of the DC thing. Although this, although I will admit,
a lot of things that turn off like certain violence or certain what do you call that? Dictation, so like the way they spoke. I don't know why that was altered between the comic and our show, our version of the show.
Mm-hmm.
It's just when it makes a dramatic change, like it made a dramatic change, not just content wise. It literally made a dramatic change. Like the whole show doesn't even have it's not even like a series. It's literally just a bunch of regular odd shows.
It's like Teen Titan as a Family Guy type show.
Yeah, like the episodes build off one another at some point in time. But Teen Titans Go is a lot of randomness that kind of just replays old shows.
Yeah. Like, I was kind of cool with Teen Titans Go for a while until, like, I saw one episode where they basically just did Teen Titans Abridged with the old animations from the original animation or whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, snap, they really sit here and just doing Teen Titans Abridged. Well, they could have just done that beforehand and saved money on animation, but shoot, I mean, that was sort of where I lost a lot of respect for Teen Titans Go, but I mean, if it's making Cartoon Network money, then I mean, who's going to stop them?
Yeah.
You?
Yeah, I can't be mad. I can't be mad because I'm just, I feel bad. I guess more so, I'm definitely mad that I still watch Cartoon Network, so I really would like to enjoy it. One thing that I do see from this generation as opposed to our generation was our lineup was a lot more dense. It wasn't really lacking, to have 5 core shows that they show throughout the day and in the evenings, and then Adult Swim come on like 8:30, and even Adult Swim is getting more playtime than them. I know they're all part of the same like network company. Adult Swim is getting a lot more playtime because Adult Swim used to come on at 9. Now they come on at 8. They get a whole extra hour.
Remember back in the day, it used to be even later than that. It used to not come on till like 11.
Right, but that's because Tsunami was a thing as well.
Mm-hmm.
Now they're just not bringing back Tsunami, so I think they're just trying to readjust it.
I think part of the problem with that is like, it's like confidence, right? It's like if you're in a sort of tough financial situation, you kind of go with what works. So Cartoon Network may not try anything new for a good while. Like maybe, I guess probably 10 years until we see something really good and original from Cartoon Network. But we got like a minute.
Right.
Any closing comments?
I mean, like before, if I haven't said this before, go out, have fun, be creative. Get you 3 hobbies. One that makes you money, the one that keeps you fit, the one that sparks creativity. I think this is our creative thing.
Yeah, this is our creative thing. I'm glad we're doing it. If some of y'all missed us, which I don't think we have a lot of y'all listening to us yet, but if there was a y'all that listened to us, I fell asleep, and because I do 100% of the recording, we didn't have a show last week, but we're going to keep trying to be as consistent as we can. One more thing. Apparently, there have been a bunch of girls missing in the D.C. area. Be safe, stay safe. Contact your local police station if you know anything that's up. Any other closing arguments or things, because we're about to be out?
I'll make sure we post this on Tumblr, so if you're on Tumblr, definitely look out for this SoundCloud. I'll make sure that I post it to all 5 of my blogs, and that they get through blogs so other people can see it. Catch us, like us, and then leave a comment. We want to know what we can do better and what you guys want to hear.
Thank you. This has been Old Sco and
I'm sorry, what that's supposed to say.
Yes, you're supposed to say something. Old Skull and Soul Speaker, we're out, y'all.
Somebody give